Okay. Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress, the Silverstream mountain, with me, the Green Dragon. So, we are working hard on setting up our water reservoir thingamajiggy and our hospital. Also, you know, contemplating the existence of the undead horde outside. Why don't someone... You know what? Someone make me some rope. Just... Well, not on repeat. Just make me one so far, okay? Also, did all of that get made? Silver tables did indeed get made. Sweet. I'm gonna place the silver chest down and turn all this into a hospital. There we go. Hell, we can even put some silver doors on this baby. Hell, we can even put silver doors on the entrance to the whole level. For the greater glory and justice of the fort. Alrighty, that looks good. All they have to do is carry the stuff out now. Alright, they're gonna finish smoothing those first, which is fine, it's fine. Not a problem at all, really. And pretty soon we're gonna send water crushing in through here. So that's gonna be glorious. Not that much left, another level, really. Yeah, just another level. Just one more level. And then a whole lot of carrying. Also, it started raining. Boo! Also, I did create the silver sarcophagi for our named characters, except that we now have a third named character, which means that we need to dig out some more tombs for them. Silver sarcophagus. Give me 2 more. Okay. So this will allow people to reserve some cloth, some thread, some all of the things for the hospital. Alright, and we do have 20 beds. All ready to go. Sweet. Looks like the farm is getting healthily fertilized by dwarven puke. Good times. Good times. Okay, and then we'll put some traction benches there. It's gonna be great. Excellent. That will of course need to be smooth as well. But I think I need to wait until the stuff gets carried out from there. We do have a lot of gems that need to be moved to that. Ooh, the stockpile's full. So someone's gonna have to actually use bins to... Oh, that's so annoying. You know... Crap. Where could I put it? Don't have a large open space anywhere, do I? Not a conveniently located one, anyway. Okay, someone is using a bin to gather stuff. That's good. That is very, very good. I'm gonna remove the stuff from the hospital walls, because that is gonna get incorporated into wall carvings. Okay, they are moving stuff from here. That's very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Just gonna order those dumped to ensure that they get moved out. Because I do want to finish with this and wall this little thing off. Okay, silver sarcophagus. Excellent. Make tomb, assign to Patricio. Okay, assign to Jackalore. Excellent. Okay, and you are... Well, let's take a look at the hospital info. How are we on supplies? We don't have powder and we don't have soap yet. The rest we have. And we're actually gonna have to work on finding some animals we can kill, unless we decide to slaughter our own dogs. Which we eventually will have to do, but we're gonna need some tallow for soap. And let's construct the well. Make sure that everything is in good order. Okay. You're gonna grab that. Good. And... yeah. Let's not actually engrave it, because some of these are wall tiles, so it will make it look weird if we try to engrave it. So let's just not. We can smooth this out a bit to make it look a little less scrap, but other than that we're just gonna wall it off, and I'll probably just pour in the water, really. Because I think we're done with the setup. So we can just do this. Just channel this out and let the river in. Yeah, this is done. We are ready, and there's the water. Yep, there it goes. We now have a working well. Excellent. I want this entire level smooth, and the tombs, the new tombs that is. There you go. Excellent. Alrighty. That puts us in a relatively good position. And that's a metric fuck ton of gems in there, I believe. I am. The well is smooth. And I'm smoothing the upstairs here as well. It's fine. We do need, however, to place the beds for the hospital. And after that we can start working on the traction benches. Because we do want a few of those as well, for obvious reasons. There we go. This should set us up pretty thoroughly. For, like, we literally will have more hospital beds than we have dwarves. If you don't count the babies anyway, and the babies never count. Yeah, they're all crappy smoothers, but they are smoothing, so they will eventually get there. Ah! Why, thank you then. I appreciate that. I do try to make these engineering projects look good even when it's a relatively minor one like the well. Actually, with the larger ones they're more likely to look like crap because I'm more concerned about actually getting things done. It's easier to make a well look cool even with relatively low manpower compared to the effort of draining an underground lake with the use of magma plugs to seal off the ways water can get out and in. Okay, that looks like it's nearly done. Good, 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 good. They're doing good. I'm tempted to engrave this, but maybe not. Like, right now it feels like we're mostly passing time till these guys fuck off, honestly. Okay. So that's done. Yes, this is being recorded for YouTube. If you click on the dragon eye thing, that will take you to my YouTube channel, which, among other things, has a metric fuck ton of Dwarf Fortress videos. This is being played in the same world I generated for my previous fort, which we called Elf Lover's Downfall. We gave a lot of people Hitler showers for doing the wrong things. It was a good time. Mind you, I generally always tend to have a Hitler shower for undesirables in my fort these days. Like the last 5-10 forts have definitely had them, so it's kind of a normal feature nowadays. I have considered it. I'm just a lazy ass bastard and I crawled out of bed today and figured, you know what, hey, let's do a stream. So, you know, I am planning on setting that up. I just haven't quite gotten around to that yet. But I do plan on setting up a proper chat overlay at some point. Right. Wow. You do know that you fucked it up towards the end. It's all ruined now. I know. Too late. And these fucking undead bastards, they just won't leave. They're like, lol, we're sieging you, fucker. Oh, those fucking undead zombie fucks. They are really annoying me, you know? How am I on cloth? I'm nearly out on cloth. Sweet. No seeds for pigtails. Okay then. Let's try and set up something to process those pigtails, because I could really use some more cloth for ropes for the traction benches. So, I'm gonna need a loom. And we're gonna turn on plant processing and weaving on our farmer dudes. There we go. So they should end up making those. We're at copper bars actually. Oh, we're up to 80. Sweet. You know what? Copper breastplates. Copper greaves. Let's make enough copper stuff to equip a full squad and have a little to spare, you know, a few spare sets. Okay. So if we make 5, each order should make 3. Which should put us in a good position. On water skins at least. Okay, that's a random copper pick. I should probably make a place for, you know, the hospital level could be a good spot for military buildings as well. Could expand it out like this. Though, maybe smelly military dwarf, like, maybe the nobles shouldn't have rooms and offices that smell like a freaking gym the whole time, so maybe I'll place the military training areas somewhere else. And we do currently have one. So that's mildly good. And I might place the temples down here. Maybe. Maybe I'll just place in rooms. There's certainly enough room for, you know, in rooms. Huh. That's an interesting thought. That is a very good point. Nobles do deserve an office that smells like a gym. I hadn't quite thought of it that way, but that is a very well-reasoned argument. Let's see, how many in-rooms can we fit in here? Looks like about 8 on each side, so a total of 16, which is more than sufficient for a really nice tavern. So, let's say, for the sake of argument, we have a thing like here, and we on this side we put the barrack rooms. We reserve some places for expanding the hospital. Well and good, and here we just make a couple of tiny stockpiles for weapons and armor. Plus bins. Maybe 5 by 10. Yay, so. That seems reasonable. Let's go with that. Too late! Too late. Also, thank you for that. I do appreciate the follows. Okay. Excellent. So we have figured out where to put the military, right next to the nobility. Don't worry, we'll put the criminals on the same level as well. That will surely help. At least they're plenty far away from the normal dwarves, right? Stock level is low, plant powder. Okay, and this creates thread from plants that can produce thread. Excellent! That ought to be great. Let's expand this out. Let's actually make sure to dig out enough here that we can actually, you know, surround it by proper walls. I probably don't need this food stockpile, to be honest. At the moment, anyway. It's got a lot of digging to do, actually. Wonder where my diggers are and what they're doing. No job? What the frack are you doing, you bastards? No, you are digging. Digging what? Oh, these. Okay. There we go. Problem solved. They are doing what they're supposed to. They're just lazy about it. And I recall now that I did order some wooden cabinets made that could, in theory, be placed for greater glory and justice. Let's do that. Let us do just that. And ensure that our dwarves can live in luxury while the undead hordes rampage outside. Because, you know, if we're gonna die horribly, let us at least live in style until that hits us in the face. Okay. Bed. I want 16 beds. I want... No, not beds. A wooden cabinet. I want... Crap, stop being bad. I want 16 cabinets. And you. You are making copper armor. Well, good for you, buddy. Good for you. We're gonna make a fuck ton of copper weaponry that is gonna be good for getting all our people killed. It's gonna be amazing. Just wait and see. Okay. And what are our farmers doing? Overworked little fuckers. Planting and eating. Right. Because they feel like they get to take breaks for food and stuff. Ugh. Presumptuous fuckers, aren't they? You're actually gonna need to mine more wood. Is it autumn? Yes, it is. Doesn't look like it, no. Nothing this year. Not from anyone, not since the undead horde arrived. Which is kind of discouraging. You know, I'm not sure, but I think they might be trying to sleep as well. I feel the same way, but what can I do? I don't have the showers set up yet. I should actually get on that. Make myself some proper drowny chambers. They're not that hard to set up, you just have to, you know, put in the effort. Ultimately, really, it's just a bit of digging. It's not even that difficult a mechanism, you don't have to strain your brain to set it up. Okay, this is for ammo. This is for weapons. I know. But this is a relatively easy build. It really is. Alright, we have a metric fuck ton of bone crossbows, don't we? Because we turned all of a lot of our animals into crossbows. Okay, there we go. That's done. That is done. So let us put down some freaking granite. Like, there's a lot of things I would like to build, but I don't have the dwarf power for it. Not really, since I've missed about 3 migration waves now. So, yay for undead hordes. Apparently nobody wants to come here with those out there. Right, I can't place a door without a wall to support it there. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. How is the processing of the malachite going? There's about 10 pieces that haven't been smelted down yet, but most of it has been processed. So that's good-ish. The gold is deeper in, it would be a silver age. But yes, it would be a good time, we are doing rather well. Other than the fact that there's rampaging undead outside, but you can't have everything. If I can break the siege, how the fuck would I break the siege? I could send out Jackalor. And, well, Jackalor on his own would fail, but if I send him... with a bunch of war dogs, maybe he would stand a chance. No, if I go in, I'm just gonna go in, and if I fail, I might just end up reclaiming this place and have dwarves come in with weapons. But I won't cheese it. No simulations, it's for keepsies. Unless it actually crashes on me, it's for real. There, let's reset the stockpile. Assuming production tunic. Excuse me? Well, we are getting pigtails getting processed, so that's good. And Jackalor has tossed his stuff all over the place. Fucking Jackalor. Some things never change. And Jackalors will always be Jackalors. Alrighty. You know, that's ugly. Let's trim that. It's random weaponry. So we have armor for a lot of people, we just don't have weapons. Copper short sword. 5. Copper battle axe. 5. Copper mace, 5, and copper warhammer, 5, and you know what, copper pick. Make me 10 of those, just so that we have a supply. I suppose I do. The workshop orders carried over from the previous fortress in this world, and I just adjusted them somewhat, so I suppose I do. In autumns we plant pigtails and I have the stuff for processing it. So yeah. Like I set it up because I wanted to be able to make some ropes, but you know. I guess that's just the way it works. Okay, let's pause it here and split it. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.